What's up, guys? Slaughterfit's back here with another video for you guys. This time I have another build, Skyrim build that is. This is a Dragon Priest build. So the Dragon Priests are a group of powerful religious mages that were kind of shamans or priests for the dragons when the dragons ruled over Skyrim, and I forget if they ruled over all of Tamriel or just Skyrim, I forget. But effectively Skyrim in the game. So yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that I've been having a lot of tech and internet troubles recently. Some videos might come in the near future, videos might come out with waning frequency, not as regular. So for apparel, I wanted to make this guy like a kind of tanky mage, and keep that kind of dragon theme. So I used, of course, a dragon priest mask. I mean, this would be a pretty strange dragon priest build if I didn't use a dragon priest mask. And then I used the dragon scale armor. So I used one of the light armor masks, so it's all light armor. I just thought the dragon scale went a little bit better with like the idea of him being kind of like a mage. Like, to me, the dragon plate, I think it's called, the dragon plate, is a little bit more, I don't know, I just couldn't really see like a mage being dragon plate. Like, to me, I would say that armor, like more than any other armor in the game, just really screams like kind of tank heavy, like, I don't know. And then, so the Dragon Scale armor, when upgraded and enchanted and all that, has an armor rating of 300, which is pretty good. Destruction spells cost 28% less to cast. Magicka regenerates 70% faster. And then the Dragon Scale gauntlets and boots have an armor rating of 118. And then I just did increase fire and frost resistance by 42% for these ones. Just, give me some more resistances. And then Dragon Scale Gauntlets increases your magic by 7 points, increases light armor skill by 28 points. I just wanted to give myself some more magicka and protection. And if you're wondering why I always do fire and frost and not shock, I've just always done this because I've heard for a really long time, and from my own experience, I could definitely attest that fire and frost magic are just way more common than shock in Skyrim. It doesn't make a ton of sense. Maybe it's supposed to be because shock is like harder and like more damaging, or not really more damaging, but you know what I mean. And so yeah, that's my guess. But like, I mean, you run into mages all the time that do I would say frost, to me, by far is the most common. And then like fire you see occasionally, but I mean, you see shock occasionally. That's an exaggeration. Fire you see fairly often, and shock you see occasionally, but frost and fire are definitely the main ones that you got to look out for. And there's like more enemies. Like dragons have frost and fire shouts. I don't think they have a shock shout. There's like enemies that have, like, not even through like magic spells, like just enemies who like naturally have like fire and frost damage. I'm trying to think, besides like a shock Atronach, I can't think of one that does like shock damage to you, but that's just me thinking off the top of my head. I'm sure you could research it and find like a whole bunch. And then I think, and these also work on if they had like a weapon that was enchanted. And then for their necklace, I did destruction spells cost 28% less to cast. Magicka is increased by 7 points. You'll see in a sec what spells this guy uses. And then for the gold sapphire ring, health regenerates 31% faster. Magicka regenerates 62% faster. So yeah, those are good enchantments. And then for Mordecai regenerates your magicka set, or 100% faster, excuse me. Normally the highest I've gone to is I think 70%. So 100% is good, but then you can't put a second enchantment on it. So it's basically just having like really good magicka regeneration. And you don't have to, use a soul gem to enchant it. It comes like this. So yeah, I just dropped a whole bunch of random shit I had. But yeah, I think this build looked pretty good altogether. Mordecai is a little blue. I think it looked better with, like, I made a build one time that was like a Stalream mage, and it looked better with that one. I wish it was like green for this build or something, but you know, I think it looks pretty good. So for ability, this guy has the battle cry, and that's not really related to like this build, like, or related to that he's a dragon priest. That's more just because, like, you know, I picked Nord because I don't know, I don't know. I'm not sure if Skyrim is the only place where there is the dragon cult stuff, but I am virtually certain it was like the main place. Like, it might have extended into other parts of Tamriel. I think it probably did. I mean, that would like make sense. But I think the main focus was definitely here in Skyrim. So you know, that's why I did a Nord. I can show you guys what he looks like. Angry. That probably means an enemy is approaching. So yeah, and then I have ebony flesh and invisibility and incinerate, and wall of flames. So, you know, the idea behind this guy, I'd say, is that, you know, I use double ebony flesh and then invisibility. And then my magicka regenerates pretty fast. And then I can just, you know, light them up with these two. And, you know, that's kind of the idea. And we're actually going to test it out in a sec, so I guess watch this. So for destruction, I got novice all the way through expert, so I can, you know, do the two that I do for less magicka. And then I got dual casting as well as impact, so dual casting makes them stagger. And then I got augmented flames, so my attacks do more damage, but I did not get intense flames because I don't like when they flee. And I just did flames because I thought it kind of fit the dragon theme, but shock is the best destruction in the game, in my opinion, without a doubt. So yeah. And then for restoration, I did novice and apprentice, so I can do fast healing as well as regeneration, so they're 50% better. And then recovery, so my magicka regenerates 50% faster. And then dual casting. And then for alteration, I have novice all the way through expert. Yeah, expert to be able to do ebony flesh, as well as atronach. So 30% of the magicka that hits me, I absorb and is converted into my magicka. And then I have stability, so they last longer, the spells, as well as magic resistance. And I don't have mage armor because this build is wearing armor, so it wouldn't have an effect. And then for illusion, I just have novice all the way through expert. And then last but not least, light armor. I have agile defender maxed out, so the armor rating is increased by 100. And then I have custom fit, so there's a 25% armor bonus if wearing all light armor. And then I have matching set, but this is not a matching set, but I got it to be able to get deft movement, which gives you a 10% chance of avoiding all damage. Okay, so I was sneaking up on the Boethia cultist, and then these guys took him out. Oh shit! That was a bad time to go uninvisible. Here we go. Come back, bro.
We are right.
This is. Oh shit.
You'll be so much easier to roll when you're dead.
So you could just walk back and forth and make them stand in it. So these guys are obviously fairly high level because they're marauders, so they have a fair amount of health. But it's funny making them walk back and forth in the flames. And then eventually they succumb to their fate. I would say Wall of Flames is pretty good. I would say Wall of Flames is one of the better ones, especially for dealing with bandits and like humans, because they will kind of try to follow you through them, in my experience. Or they run away, and you can light them up with Incinerate.
Mercy!
Oops. So you can see, even when I run out of magicka, it comes back pretty fast. This is a strange fort, only of two high-level bandits. It's a little odd. Where'd he go? Oh, here we go. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Oh, I thought that was gonna be the kill shot. Alright, I got one for him. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, yep, dodge. So I mean, I think y'all get the point. It's just a standard mage build. I mean, I'm not gonna go through the whole fort. You guys have seen me do it like a million times. The build, I will say, if I'm being honest with y'all, the build is nothing special. Standard destruction build with like a little bit of invisibility thrown in there, and I guess alteration. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Always do alteration if you're a mage. It's easy. It's something you can just throw in there all the time. Yeah, I always do alteration. But you know, I barely even consider that. That's like alteration and restoration are like, I don't even consider that part of the build. That's just like, you do that on like everything. You know, the rest of it is basically just destruction. A light armor destruction mage, which I've done before, but this is just a new take on it. A dragon cult themed one. So let me know what you guys think. I personally think the Dragon Cult is a pretty cool, you know, concept that I kind of wish they went into more. I mean, they go into it a fair amount. I mean, you can only ask for so much. They do go into it a fair amount in the game, but I mean, I wish there were just more like unique, like skins or stuff for it, and like a unique like armor or something. But you know, it's whatever. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the build. I think it's pretty dope. You know, like I said, standard light armor mage build. Morokai is cold because it makes you regenerate so much faster. Now I would say, you know, you definitely need enough magicka to be able to do your spells, but super cold spell magicka regeneration is almost, I would say, better than super cold like magicka to begin with. Like being able to regenerate super fast is like really good, because you can, you know, I don't know, especially like something I've noticed playing in third person to make these videos is being a mage is actually really easy to just like run back and forth and like dodge shit and like jump over stuff. But when I play in first person, I'd be like, you know, just sitting here and like attacking, you know how it is. But yeah, that's kind of off topic, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think of the build, and I'll see you guys in the next one.